Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I just want to say I appreciate you guys being here for just a couple minutes of your day. I appreciate you guys. This is July TBR. For one, I can't believe it's already July. Like, it kind of blows my mind that it's already officially July. And with that being said, I have like 6 books. 2 of them are for future videos. Then the rest are going to be for TBRs. And then I have one for like a reading vlog that I'm doing while I'm in Tennessee. 6 books, but also I have a 7th one just in case I have enough time to read it. But let's get into it. Since I am reading Colleen Hoover for a future YouTube video, we are on the next one, and that is It Ends With Us. I don't know anything about it. I just picked 4 Colleen Hoover's popular books that I found at used bookstores, and I bought it. So it's going to end with us somehow. Speaking of books that I'm continually reading, because I don't know why, but I am reading New Moon because I read Twilight last month, so I gotta continue reading New Moon now. And with Twilight, I watched the movies. I just remember New Moon was my favorite. Well, actually, I only seen Twilight and New Moon, I think. Doesn't matter. But yeah, we're gonna read New Moon next. I don't even know if I'm excited or not. I'm gonna be honest with New Moon, but we're in this now. Okay, so now we're actually gonna show you the books I actually read. Like, these are I'm gonna read, but like they're not something I'm gonna discuss yet. Like, they're all future book plans. Like, originally I wasn't gonna show you them, but now I'm like, it doesn't matter. These are books I'm gonna review and so on and so forth. This book I found at a used bookstore, and I just thought it was hilarious because I like the title for it. And that is Space Junk. That's it. I don't know what this book's about. My track record with sci-fi books in general are not very good because I'm not a big fan of sci-fi, I realize. Like, the last sci-fi novel I read that I actually liked was War of the Worlds, I think. Yeah, so I'm like, I've been really contemplating of how I'm going to approach a lot of these books in the future. Like, I think I'm going to try to read Dune, the first 4 Dune books, over the summer of next year. I was going to do it this year, but I decided not to. I don't know anything about this book. I actually tried to Goodreads it, and this book isn't very like popular, so I don't know how I feel about it. It had about 100 reviews, which was perfectly fine. It literally could have 0, wouldn't bother me. When I go to Tennessee, I picked one book. Since I'm going to the South, I was like, let's read a Southern book. So that's going to be the Southern Book Club's Guide of Slaying Vampires from Grady Hendrix. I read my best friend's Exorcism 2 years ago, and I didn't mind it. I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I think it was good enough so I would be like, you know what, I could read another one of his books. And a lot of his books are like just the wildest covers, titles, and it just sounds interesting. They're all like horror, so that's actually pretty cool too. I figured this is kind of fitting for the South. I'm going to Tennessee for a week to vlog out, hang out, see my parents, so why not check out and read this book for the week? So usually I do 1 self-pub book a month. Technically I'm doing 2 this month without actually knowing I'm doing 2, but this is one that was sent from a viewer, which is awesome. Thank you. It's Hyper Bory, The Severed Legacy by E.M. Zolotar. Sorry if I pronounced everything wrong just now. Look at this cover. This is sick. This is actually a badass cover. I'm actually pretty excited to check this one out and see what this book's about. I'm assuming it's fantasy and sci-fi-ish. It just looks like something like that. This cover is great. This is an awesome cover. So we are in the end game. We are finally in the end game of the Wheel of Time, and that's with The Gathering Storm. We are so close to finishing this bad boy. We have 3 left. They're all from Brandon Sanderson. So that's actually going to be interesting. You know, like, clearly, I'm very 50-50 with the Stormlight Archive. But I was told the last 3 books of the Wheel of Time are just a giant battle. So that's really interesting, and I can't wait to see where this one goes. Oh, man. Whoever owns the rights to Wheel of Time, they need to do a re-release of all the covers, because these covers are just criminal, man. These are not good. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't be hating on the Wheel of Time covers, but oh my gosh, these are awful. That's the bottom line. I can't say anything else. These are just awful. Sorry. Now, with that all being said, if I have time, which I feel like I should, I've been reading a lot lately, so I should have some time. But if I do have time, I'm actually gonna start into reading Jujutsu Kaisen. So this is volume 0, which is like it's a movie. I've watched all of Jujutsu Kaisen, so I know what's gonna happen already in this. But I really want to read it to see what happens after what's going on in the anime. So that's why. Because season 2 was insane, so I'm like, I need to know what happens next. And I keep seeing a bunch of spoilers everywhere, so it's just driving me nuts. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna read the damn thing. So yeah, we're gonna start Jujutsu Kaisen. I want to read all of it this year, and if I have enough time after, I think I'm gonna try Kaiju number 8 next. But we're gonna see how I like Jujutsu Kaisen, so on and so forth. But I'm actually pretty excited. If you guys made it to the end of the video, I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys check out all my socials down below. And comment and tell me what books you guys are reading for the month of July. Are you guys reading anything I'm reading currently or not? Or what kind of genre are you thinking about reading this month? That'd be really interesting to see as well. And of course, make sure you guys stay safe, stay hungry, and tell someone you love them. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.